festival pillows. I really got nothing else to say about this episode because, for one, this is the first time we ever get to see the festival. Well, kind of. Not the entire festival itself, but bits and pieces of it. What we get to see is the girls just doing filters on their phones. And this is probably the weakest short I've seen so far. Not that this is terrible. In fact, my parents show me how to use filters on an iPad, but to be quite honest, they're really not that anything special in this in whatsoever. I'm just not a fan of filters. I mean, I do that in some of my thumbnails on YouTube, but at the same time, I really got nothing. I don't have anything interesting to doing filters. Besides, I think that this short itself is just basically what we really expect from these girls to do. They're just doing filters, enjoying themselves, and even though we get to see bits and pieces of the festival, and we might be able to see more once we get the next parts, I still think that this really didn't have anything going. I mean, in the last short, at least I can understand that they're trying to enjoy the fact that they need the must-haves in order to get to the festival, but here they're just goofing around with filters, which doesn't lead to anything whatsoever. I mean, it is kind of cute, but at the same time, it really didn't do anything into justice, because at this point, they're just doing whatever they can to make up the just trying to find the shorts for this, just trying to make some shorts in this. I just think that even though that it is kind of cool to see the girls using their designs for some reason, because at this point the Wayne Booms are so popular, I'm not surprised. They're probably going to get a music album because of the music popularity, but I really didn't think that it's really not that anything can be considered necessary. I mean, this is just giving kids on how to use the filters on their phones. And if there's one thing that I actually found this completely good, is that we get to see Bigfoot. Now, at first I thought it was Pinkie Pie just messing with her friends, but apparently she wasn't. She didn't do it whatsoever. She didn't completely wear a suit. She was just over there by one of the places which is the confetti cannons and stuff. Which I will admit, it was actually kind of thank the heavens that it wasn't the case that Pinkie Pie was in a Bigfoot suit. Because I think that I may have not read the Choose Your Own Adventure book, but I think that the Bigfoot character might be part of the book, and it's leading up to something very big. And I will admit, I think that the only thing that makes this really good is that they completely did a reference to the earlier generations of LMP, and apparently they didn't like it. Yep, they completely are self-aware with the old generations and decided to make fun of it. And if there's one good thing I need to say about this, is that I will say that the clothes are amazing. They always top themselves on what clothes that they can do for each special short in situation. Because as of now, they're by a festival doing other activities. And considering the fact that they're probably going to keep their new outfits, they're probably going to wear these outfits in the next special. So I really think that these are going to be the current clothes of what the Wayne Booms are going to wear in the next special, and also the next following two shorts. Okay, let's get into the idea of the festival short, the festival special, because like I mentioned, I saw the links, and considering the fact that the information I heard from the Choose Your Own Adventure, well, the Dazzlings are going to return. I guess that, considering the fact that they'll probably want to use these shorts to make up the one time for the 44-minute special, I got a feeling that the next special is going to be basically like, well, Forgotten Friendship, because it's based off of a book and it's being hyped. the only reason why we didn't get as much, the reason why we didn't get me as hype as what we, sorry, the main reason why we didn't get any hype from the special right now is because we still have one more part to Spring Breakdown to be uploaded tomorrow, and I got a feeling that they put all the focus on that special than Spring Breakdown. Yep, I got a feeling that this is going to be a recurring thing per season. They have 2 specials, but they only need to put one more, but they need to put all the focus into one special, while the other special leads to disappointment. Which is probably why Rollercoaster Friendship in Spring Breakdown was really poor disappointments, to the point that I wish that they could have been much more better. Other than that, I think that for what this is going to be lean to, I really hope that the special actually has some kind of a delivery, considering the fact that they're probably going to take itself seriously since it's another Sunset Shimmer special. I just really hope that in Season 3, the specials don't get disappointed and get toned down, because I just can't stand up the terrible moments that these characters went through in Rollercoaster Friendship and Spring Breakdown. I know this is for kids, but at the same time, when you have bony audiences, at least keep them occupied. Anyway, that was Festival Fevers, and so far it's the least of what I like about these shorts. I'm not going to give these weightings like I did in the other shorts, because as of now, I think that reviewing shorts that involves weightings really doesn't make a difference, because I think weightings with shorts really don't fit together, considering the fact that shorts are way shorter than 22 minutes or movies and stuff. Besides, I keep forgetting to do that constantly, so at this point I really don't want to easily be concerned that I keep forgetting to give these shorts some weightings. Besides, if I give this a weighting, people will easily be so upset, considering the fact that I call this a really poor disappointment and a really boring short that it just involves filters. But I guess people will see it unlike I do. Anyway, we're gonna get 2 more shorts from Equestria Girls, and yes, I am going to be reviewing them in the next couple weeks. I'm Lonely Fanboy Boy here, and I'll see you next time.